Volunteer to be a parkrun barcode scanner. This short video is what you need to know to be prepared. All round the world, parkrun is replacing the old dedicated ERS scanners and stopwatch devices with their bespoke Virtual Volunteer app. You can download it from Google Play or Apple iStore. Just search for Parkrun Virtual Volunteer or see the link below this video. The app can also be used for timing the parkrun, but we're just looking at barcode scanning here. You should download and try out the app a few days in advance so you're confident on the day. Once you have downloaded it, it will appear as Parkrun Virtual Volunteer. When you start the app, the first thing you will see is a warning to enable airplane mode. That's a good idea, as you don't want anyone calling or messaging you in the middle of a field with a queue of runners in front of you. The app will then take you to your phone settings to go into airplane mode. Now go back on your phone and you're in the app. Press on the top half and go to barcode scanning. A top tip is to turn your phone's vibration mode and turn the volume up to maximum. That way you'll get a reassuring notification every time you've scanned successfully. First, click on the settings button and the app will prompt you for your own barcode number. This will help identify your data results to the results processor later. If you don't add your barcode now, you'll have another chance later, but for now, it's time to scan some barcodes. Why not practice with some test barcodes? You can search for these on Parkrun's Volunteer Hub. You can print out the barcode test sheet or even just enlarge it slightly on your computer screen and scan it with your phone. Some phones show a red line like the old ERS laser scanners, and you can scan the barcodes one by one. Other phones can read both the athlete code and position code in one go. In all cases, you can see the codes on the screen in tiny characters as you scan, so you can make sure you have scanned correctly, and your phone will buzz or beep, or both if you've turned that on before. Try to scan the park runner's personal athlete barcode before the position. If your phone takes a bit of time to register the code, that's probably because it's busy focusing. You now know what to do. Let's do it for real. Bear in mind that your local events may have additional advice for your barcode scanners. Ask your RD if you're not sure. So a top tip is to get the parkrunners to hold both codes side by side on their palm so that the phone only has to focus once and doesn't get confused by trying to focus on the ground or the runner's shoes. That also means you don't have to touch anything unnecessarily as you're scanning. Remember to ask the runners to leave their position token with you before they go. If the runner has a barcode but it won't scan, then the number can be written down and added manually during the run processing. But if the runner does not have a barcode, forgotten, or they're not registered, then they can't have a time and result. You may need to refer them to the RD. Once the event is finished, you only have a few more things to do. Firstly, click on Submit Results. Next, find the RD. They will have a QR code that does two things. It allows your phone to submit your results to the right event's database. Each event has its own QR code, and it is the trigger for you to get a scanning volunteer credit and get you near to your next volunteer milestone. It's now time for your post-parkrun tea and chat, and cake. Possibly 2 cakes on this occasion for being an awesome barcode scanner. If you have any problems or any tips for others, please comment below.